guys, welcome back to the channel. So today's video, we are going to be doing a get ready with me for my last Mardi Gras parade. Yes, the day has finally come. It is currently April 15th. Mardi Gras technically ends tomorrow on the 16th, but that is the other cast that is performing on Sundays. So this is my last Mardi Gras parade. You get ready with me and we are going to reflect on this Mardi Gras season and the parade and just everything, and we're just gonna reflect and talk about how I liked the experience. I do part of my makeup at home before I get there, and then the majority of like the crazy stuff is done by the professional makeup artists that Universal provides. So I'm not gonna be doing any crazy makeup right now. But for those of you that don't know, I have been performing for the past 2.5 months in Universal Orlando's Mardi Gras parade, which has been going on since like early February. The theme for the parade this year was mythological creatures, and I was in one of those new units for the mythological creatures theme. My unit was the woodland unit, so we were all like cute woodland, like mythological creatures. I was a fawn, which if you don't know what a fawn is, it is a half goat, half human mythological creature, kind of like Mr. Tumnus from The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, if you've watched that before. So yeah, my outfit is super cute. I literally love it. If you want to see it, you can go check my Instagram. I post plenty about it there. But yeah, super cute costume, super cute concept, and the guests seem to really enjoy the parade and all the performers this year, which was amazing. And I'm putting on my Maybelline Fit Me matte poreless foundation as my base. This is in 115 Ivory, and I use another shade for my contour later. But yeah, this is my first time performing in Mardi Gras parade. I've always wanted to do it because it always looks like such a blast, and it really was. Like, Mardi Gras doesn't have a lot to do with talent necessarily. The performers that are cast are based on personality because there's no set choreography for the parade. It's realistically just an energized like walk and wave type of parade, although most performers do add a lot of choreography just because it's a little more fun that way, and gives the audience just a little bit more of a show. But we are cast based on personality, and the show directors make that very, very clear, so you're not required to do any choreography on parade ground. I do. I with my unit have set a bunch of choreography and we love it, and it's just a really great time. But I feel really blessed with the group of people I get to perform with every day. I've loved my cast, I love my unit, I love my role, I love literally everything about this parade, and I have looked forward to every day of Mardi Gras that I get to come in, because it literally is just so much fun. You get to do meet and greets, and then you do 2 meet and greets, and then you have the actual parade, which we get full of glitter and lights and everything. So it really is a really big spectacle to see all the floats and the lights and the performers and all that type of stuff. Now we're gonna go in with this Maybelline matte poreless foundation again, but this one is in 332 Golden Caramel, and I use this on my contoured areas just to add a little bit of dimension. What honestly amazed me about the whole experience is that so many guests have no idea Mardi Gras is even going on or that there's even a parade. So when we do these meet and greets, it's a lot of times to just promote the parade and get people to come. Because I mean, obviously people would come if they see like everything's blocked off and there's parade floats coming, but like they have literally no idea there's parade, and they're like no idea who we are, and they're like, are you from a movie? And we're like, no, we're from the parade. And they're like, oh, there's a parade? I was like, yeah fam, there is. That's why there's signs everywhere that says Mardi Gras parade at 7:30. But it's really cool because you get to actually like meet the guests, and which you don't really get to do that with every type of parade in Orlando. They don't always have like meet and greets like with the performers. So it's kind of cool for the guests to be able to like meet them, play games, get some beads from us, or take pictures, whatever. And yeah, it's just like kind of a cool experience, and you do have those magical moments that you really make someone's day, or you know, they give you some heartfelt story of how much you like changed their lives or whatever, even in just the small interactions we do have with them before the parade starts. But But as far as what's next for me, performing wise, I will be going back to what I was doing originally with Universal, which is in daily ops, Atmo meet and greets or animated meet and greets, hanging out with my good old friends Scooby-Doo, King Julian, and Sam I Am. So if you are in the Orlando area and want to come see those characters in action, you can head on over. I will be with them for the foreseeable future unless something else comes my way. But I'm very excited to get back to Atmo and animated because I love working with all those performers, and it just puts me on a little more of a schedule, just because Mardi Gras is kind of like a weird like middle point of the day that are, you know, we come in around like 3 and we leave around 9, whereas, you know, normal meet and greets, I'm there at like 8 in the morning and leave around like 4 or 5. So it's kind of more of a normal like shift time, which is nice and kind of matches my Gideon schedule. So it allows me to have more of a routine, I guess. Although I've really loved being able to sleep in on Mardi Gras days and like get stuff done around here while it's still daylight out. Sometimes I just don't feel productive at night, and I literally just want to lay on the couch and do nothing, and then my whole night is wasted. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you will also notice that I've been doing a lot more with my stilt journey. I just got approved to walk stilts for an entertainment company here in Orlando that's very popular, so I'm hoping to be doing more gigs with them coming up, and especially during the like Halloween and Christmas time, because, you know, Horror Nights is going to be going on, a lot of other Halloween events, so performers can get really booked really quickly. So that I will not be doing Horror Nights. I can guarantee you that. Horror Nights just is not my thing. I've done it 2 years ago, and you know, that was kind of like a one and done type of thing for me. It's just not my cup of tea. But I'm very excited to go as a guest this year, and get to support all of my friends that are in it, and you know, take pictures for them or whatever, like just kind of get to experience that, because last year I went for the team member preview, but it was literally one day and I didn't even get to do all the houses and it rained. So I want to be able to go multiple times this year and like really experience the whole thing. So that will be very exciting this year. I'm also hoping to hopefully get to finally do Holiday Parade at Universal this year, since I was not able to accept my offer last year because of tour. So that would be nice to actually get to live out that role and be officially like considered a stilt walker at Universal. Even though I've done a bunch of their workshops, I'm not like officially considered one and can't do extra events as a stilt walker for them yet, because I haven't performed a stilt role for them in the parks, if that makes sense. So because a lot of my friends are doing like grad bash and it's like extra events and like stuff like that, but I can't do that until I've actually performed for them. So hopefully that will happen this year. Those are a lot of my goals. We're gonna do some eyebrows with some $1 billion brows. Yeah, if you are a performer and you are looking to get in with Universal, like the marquee events are a really great place to start, especially things like Horror Nights or Mardi Gras, because, well, Horror Nights, they just need a ton of people of all different looks, and it's kind of if you fit the costume and you fit the look or whatever, you know, you got a good shot of getting in, and if you're into horror type of stuff like that, it's probably a pretty good event for you. It's just very late hours, which is why it's not really a thing for me, and a lot of repetitive motion. But Mardi Gras is also great because, again, like I said, it's not really based on talent, it's more so based on personality. So if you have a really great personality and can entertain guests and, you know, start the party and keep the party going, like, it's a really great event. And you get to meet a lot of people from all different backgrounds and all different levels of experience performing, stage management, whatever. And I literally get to put on amazing costumes every day with gorgeous makeup, and it's just been an absolute blast. Yeah, Holiday Parade is one of those events that I think is probably the hardest marquee event to get cast in, just because it is based on talent, whether you are a stilt walker, a like animated performer or a dancer, like there is set choreography, so you do have to be able to memorize choreography and pick it up and or have those skills like still walking or whatever, animation, to be able to perform those roles, and things are more so based on like how you fit the costume and your height and all that type of stuff. So it's a little bit harder to get cast in, but it does also look like a lot of fun. So I would love to be cast in Holiday Parade this year, or Grinchmas, that goes on at the same time, but you cannot do both. So it's either Grinchmas or Holiday Parade, but I would be happy doing either. But overall, I think I've said this before, I've really loved working for Universal, and I really love how the company treats its employees. And I feel like they've given me a lot of opportunities over my short 2 years with the company, which I feel like is not entirely common. It doesn't always, you don't always get that many opportunities that early on. I feel like you kind of gotta like, you know, pay your dues, or, you know, work your way up. Let's put on some mascara. I like using this new one I have from Honest. It has a primer and like a normal mascara in it, so it just makes my lashes a little longer, which I like, even though I will be wearing giant fake lashes for this parade, but you know, every little bit helps to make your eyes look as big as possible. Our lashes done, so all we're gonna do is do a little setting spray. There we go. We're gonna put a lot more makeup on later today. And now I just gotta kind of do my hair, and then I'll give you the final look. All right guys, this is the final look. I am ready to head out the door. I of course had to have my little Mardi Gras jacket on for the last day, which these are made, I think another performer from Universal, but a lot of the different units got these jackets, which I think are just so freaking cute. I don't know if you can really tell what's on there, but it says our unit and it's got all the characters on them, and then I have Fawn on the little front area. But I'm gonna head to Universal and start this last shift. So thank you so much for watching. As always, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below to stay up to date on the latest content. You can also follow me on Instagram or TikTok at Graf100 to stay up to date on the content there. And I will see you next week, Thursday at 6 p.m. Bye.